Hello everyone! This is B3Bacon7 with some more Deadly Rooms of Death. And today we are going to take on another hold. This time, instead of doing the usual kind of slow, very hack and slashy kind of thing, we're actually going to take on a puzzle hold. And that would be Suwako Prizes by Suwako. Yeah. Yeah, it's made by Suwako, okay. Yeah, anyway, Suwako decided to give some prizes to who and her dungeons. She built 4. Every dungeon had a particular thing, except one. A lot of time after, these dungeons fell into forgetfulness. Now again, a lot of people have tried to get them, and you are one of them. So basically, we are taking on a series of challenges. Seems like a pretty basic story. And the prize is gold, I guess. I'm only guessing here. 5.0.2 is coming! Yes, it is. Choose your prize. Made near 2012, so this is actually really recent. The little dungeon that Suwako made were 6. One dungeon went to the others, and every dungeon except one was themed. Every dungeon had a prize inside. Choose the dungeon and conquer all the rooms of it to get the prize. After all the prizes have been achieved, the final reward may be got. Right. So I'm looking forward to seeing how this goes along. So do the Miscellany prize, do the puzzle prize. So the themes are just potions prize. Ah, okay, this one's more of a precise theme. To the monster prize. Oh, okay. So that's when the description said themes, I was expecting something along the lines of each level based on an element, but it seems that there's a level based on puzzles, which is a little odd. Well, I guess the other ones are more about specific kinds of rooms, like mimics in the potions area and hordes here. Miscellany, I don't know, maybe something crazy is gonna happen. Alright, so I guess we'll take on the monster prize. Oh, and before I go on, this was actually a requested hold. I don't exactly remember who it was that requested it. Maybe Nantar? Anyway, yeah, this was a request, and I'm happy to actually fulfill it after so long of waiting. Very well, so we shall take on the monster prize. Monsters prize. The third of the dungeons was mixed. In one way there is a garden, in the other there is a cave. Finally there's a road to go to the exit. Suwako decided to fill all of these places with monsters. To avoid that, going to the exit would be easy. Ah, I see. Yeah, that was probably too obvious. Okay. So, down there seems to be the exit. Let's just unearth it first, because why not? Oh, there's a room. Yeah, okay, the blue door is here. So, in that case, let's go for the rooms as far away from this as possible. Yeah, that tends to be my strategy, work your way towards it. Okay, so... Right, so this is a crazy horde room. Well, there is a stalwart. They'll probably die stupidly. Like a bunch of stupids. Oh. I'm surprised. The stalwart actually killed a tar mother. What is this sorcery? Okay, Oh. Oi! Okay, this guy's not playing nice. Okay, well, the other guy died. I guess it is a favorable outcome to the gruesome death that I would then suffer. Anyway, let's kill this horrid monster. Monster that shall not survive. Oh. Oh. Okay. This guy decided to be helpful and kill the brain for me. Sadly, I could have probably appreciated some help in dealing with these guys. Yeah, goblins plus Omflix do not mix well, it seems. Okay, so this alcove seems friendly to my aspirations. Let me just... Okay, this guy is very antagonistic. Oh, plus some. Oh. Well, that helps me. The snake is being very troublesome. Oh. Okay, no, I probably wouldn't want to feed it that much. I mean, he's not a poor person, he's a stupid snake. Okay, snake is running away. I like that. I like these odds. What I don't like are the odds involving these goblins. Oh, he's back for more. And then he's gone for less. Thus was the life of the snake. Strange and incomprehensible, just like my most usual ramblings. Unsurprisingly, of course. So roach coins. And now they die. Oh, wait, that's not good at all. Perhaps I ought to plan more carefully my way of going about things. Ah, there we go. That kills it. Okay. The death of the snake is probably a favorable outcome to seek. Yeah. Alright, okay, he's gonna shrink a little bit. That time I can just do whatever. With wings, they die. Ah, he was attracted to Stalwart, that's interesting. Okay. And now... Look at him. Have at you, vile wubber! I shall destroy you! Those stalwarts are right. Oh, green door, that's sad. Okay, so basically what I'm getting from this is that I am facing a very King Dugan dungeon themed series of challenges, which I am, well, really enjoying the idea of, because, well, I don't mind me a good puzzle, but simultaneously I certainly do not mind me a good horde room. And these so far have provided quality stuff, which already puts it way ahead of some of the holds I've played recently, so hey, that's a plus. Anyway, I'll keep killing because I'm a man with an insatiable monster murder lust or something. Let's just kill these guys. Alright, to the north we go. A maze. Well, these guards will show me the way. By show me the way, I mean not do anything worthwhile at all and just die pathetically, like they tend to always do, really. Anyway, Omflick. They do nothing except die. Also, it's a very mortal maze. And by that I mean that it's inhabited by people who are very quick to die. Very quick to die. Okay. Goblin hidden by roaches. These roaches will not save you, vile goblin. In fact, if anything, their presence made your death even more inevitable. As if that was somehow to be possible. Okay. That's interesting. Okay. Pull out the goblin. Give me a bit of stuff to deal with, but he still dies in the end. It's interesting though, this room requires a fair amount of strategy in some areas. And I always enjoyed horde rooms that required a little bit of thinking in the execution department. It's a sign of a good horde room, even if the placement probably took like all of 3 seconds to pull off. Anyway, this is interesting. I'm gonna need something in there to come in to my aid. Interesting. Most interesting. Okay, that's not quite where I wanted you, but you can make do. Alright. There's a force arrow here. I don't think it changes a thing. Oh, but that... I could have just walked in there anyway. Oh well, who cares? I was intelligent, that's all that matters. Any chance I get to flex my intellectual superiority is darn good enough for me. He says, and then 2 seconds later he gets stuck on a puzzle that is supposedly 3 brains. Yeah. I'm not one to talk about intellectual superiority. Especially since the mere mention of these words seem to bring up a naturally controversial nature in and of itself. Ah well, what matters is that this room is now bereft of non-Wooba monsters. And now to evade the Woobas. Done. And I head onwards to the next challenge. 11 minutes in, that's interesting. That looks kind of horrible though, if I may be honest. This is, yeah. It's like a tedious room. Even if I don't hate these kinds of rooms, it still feels incredibly tedious. Okay, so... Okay, so I probably should give up any hopes of clearing up all the tar, because, yeah, this is practically infeasible at this point. Well, maybe not infeasible, just incredibly tedious to the point where you just give up, you know? It's like, why bother? It's just too much work. And again, maybe I'm just a lazy person who's not really willing to put any effort into anything, so... Maybe my words ought to be disregarded. Probably for the best. Probably for the best, yeah. Anyway, I now reach Tar Mother. But this is where she dies. Okay. No, this is where she dies. Okay. So now I guess I can make my way into the mud area. It's all good and dandy to me. As long as I haven't made anything impossible to reach. That would be frustrating. Yeah, I know. I know that feeling, Bethro. That feeling when you cut through a bunch of tar stuff. And it just doesn't end. Okay, so this is something similar to that room from level 8 where you have to find the perfect placement to just enter and set loose upon the madness involved within. And that would be this area. Also, I have to be careful to not allow any gel spawning to ruin my day. Yeah, that's what I mean. Alright, so with that done, I can go around and just kill everything else. That's an enjoyable prospect out of life. Just keep doing that. Just keep doing that old thing. Yeah, it's a cleanup session. Oh, I forgot to do this. Now that I haven't, I can continue forgetting. head over here now. Of course, the brain is stuck behind a thing. You know, if I may mention it, I haven't seen that system used much in hack and slash holds of the Architects Edition era. Like, you wouldn't really see the kill the brain last setup that much. At least I haven't, which is interesting. Is that a concept that became more popular with Journey to Rooted Hold? Maybe, maybe not. So that still kind of brings up an interesting prospect. Anyway, with that tedious part of my life out of my way, I can kill a brain, and all shall be well with the world. And I propose to go to the north because that's the most tedious place to get to. And what I say, always do the most tedious thing first, so that the easier thing may come afterwards, I guess. Okay, anyway, this is snakes, rattlesnakes. A whole bunch of rattlesnakes. Just gotta kill them all. Okay. Just gotta kill those snakes. Ha! Nice, I killed him in one combo shot. Neat. Whatever. Okay, one more dude to go. Alright, so there's a snake. It's just gonna snake around. Okay, so here we have a little tar cleaning mission. It's gonna involve an adder. Pretty standard fare puzzle. I mean, it's not like I haven't seen that like 100 times, but fair enough. I mean, it's not exactly a level that really requires that much thought. It's mostly a horde level before anything else. So get your crazy expectations out of the face. Okay, now this should be interesting to deal with. Okay. I wonder if I can have this thing just chop out a small bit of a tarn and cutting myself. I know I'm making myself go through pointless challenges again, but what can I say? I have a soft spot for the tedious and useless. As I said, the snake couldn't help me with the cleanup though. Okay. No, don't show me that. It's embarrassing. Okay. Oh, that's nice. Is that trick used anywhere in a puzzle? That would be really interesting to see, actually. Like a double kill with an adder. That would really be interesting. To witness such a feat would truly be the most amazing thing ever. Hold that thought. What if I didn't use goblins? Now that's just crazy. Just crazy goobly talk. Okay, I can kill this guy, I don't care. Yeah, I know. I keep making myself go through challenges for no reason. But I like that. It's what makes me crazy and young and all those other synonyms of insanity, I guess. Okay, because I just need to shove him in there somehow. There we go. He's gonna shriek on himself, and actually, can I maybe kill a snake like this? Yes. That would be incredibly difficult to pull off. Which makes me all the more want to pull it off. But I think I should probably shrink it to, I guess, two-tail snake first. You know, these kinds of shenanigans are the kind of thing that really make me want to take on that challenge idea that I had. Also, actually, you know what? Perish that thought. Not that much, but okay. And yeah, so what if, instead of doing the thing that I did there, I just used the mimics to kill snakes? I mean, instead of doing a crazy, tedious challenge that will take me like far longer than it needs to, why not just use the mimics? Instead of highlighting my cleverness, let's highlight my cleverness by doing something constructive, which would be breaking the room. I mean, seriously. Let's be fair here. It is pretty obvious that this could be done. Or is it? I don't know. I don't care, man. Do I look like a careman? A repairman? A repairman for caremen? Or Care Bears? Whatever, I'm just gonna shove mimics in there. 1, 2, 3. I get where he was going at with this setup, but yet it proved kind of pointless. Okay. To the south we go. Yeah, aggressive theme, whatever. Good mom is aggressive. Okay, so seep, evil eyes, and more seep. And actually the use of obstacles, which is very interesting. Oh, and rock golems, of course, there would be rock golems. And bush twins and spiders, because ain't no party without a spider party. Yeah. Also wraithwings, because why not? Wraithwings are everywhere these days. They're like some sort of celebrity that just shows up everywhere. I want to make a comparison to an actual celebrity, but I fear that it might be stupid and controversial, which is never a popular mix with the test audiences. Again, what do they know? They're like inhumane entities that don't really exist now, do they? An imaginary representation of real people. Now, what's that insanity all about? Okay. Yeah, see, that spider kills me. That seep kills me. If I could just not have that happen, I'd be grateful for my life. But I'm not. I'm just not. Oh. This silly man, I forgot Wubbas existed. Probably only need one more. Okay. Bam! There we go. That's a good start. Good, that'll take care of that, actually. Oh! That could have been a good trick montage, but it was not, because it's not a montage, it's not even close to a montage. It needs more crazy memes with no relevance on popular culture except for being insanely ironic. When irony itself becomes a meme. When sarcasm itself becomes the plague that plagues our image boards, only then will you realize that it was all within you all along. No, Anons, the cancer was you! and then Anon was poopy posting. Because that's all he does, all day. Even if it is ironic, in the end, it is just another example of a deadly medicinal memery that only ends in suffering and pain and torture. And also lots of spaghetti that the Mama Luigi ended up spilling all over the place. Because truly, the Anons ended up reminding us that a fourth law of robotics should be added. That normies would never coexist with them. Indeed. That just made a whole lot of no sense to everyone watching that had no idea what I was talking about. I mean, it seems pretty obvious. You don't have any idea what goes on if you don't have any idea what goes on. But yeah, it was just some random commentary on the culture of memes and robots, which actually related to like an image board on the 4chans. Where people have an intense hatred of non-social anxious people that they refer to as normies. And those people, they always have to get out. And if you don't, the robot will then proceed to shout an ungodly high-pitched scream that is often onomatopoeied as "re." It is truly the most high-pitched noise a man could ever hope to be faced upon with. And it is truly the example of something. Probably cottage cheese, but or chicken tendies, surprisingly, from what I hear. Because I'm just a lurker, and then they'll proceed to call me a slur. Which isn't even trying to be offensive, but through its own means, it ends up being painful to all of our ears. Because truly the disease was Anon all along. It was him. It was him, Jim. It was him. Jim Slim. This is going nowhere, but at least it's better than for me to just suddenly pull out my controversy flag and just make everyone feel unhappy about their lives. I then proceed to create an intense desire to see my destruction. Similarly to how Frankenstein desired his monster dead, except, well, they didn't create me, but they would sure wish that they did, because obviously they would want my death more than anything in the world. Of course, the question is that if they suffered like he has. And the question is, who suffered most in that story, really? And frankly, my answer is, it was the lamppost. 'Twas the lamppost that hath done upon itself the suffering of 1,000 generations of flying babies. Why do they fly? I don't know, man. I don't know. Those darn babies all over the place with their insanity. Anyway, guards. They're gonna die. A very much so deadful death. But I wouldn't have it any other way, really. Okay, so even more stuff comes at me. It seems that guards are both capable and incapable of maneuvering Wubbas. Good to know! Guess I just hit this orb and I am free to go home. That's my favorite place to be. Okay, so that's the end of this. First part, about 30 minutes in. I think that'll be good enough for a taste of what's to come. Well, I would have to say this, the following this. This is probably not a very demonstrative room to demonstrate what is to come. Because there's a puzzle level, and I believe that this puzzle level might actually be the highlight of this whole, but we'll see. Until then, we are back at the entrance. Oh, and we have a final room, actually, so let's do that, in fact. No crazy tricks. Just a non-flick that can't make up its mind. That's fun, isn't it? Okay, with the Wubbas at my side, there's no way I can lose. I could take on those cards. So why not? Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Yeah, that proves my theory. Guards are both good and terrible at maneuvering through Wubbas. Okay. This Wubba may be problematic some. To be fair, chicken fingers are pretty tasty. I mean, they're chicken nuggets, but in stick form. I mean, what's not to like? It's chicken nuggets, man. If anything against chicken nuggets, you're a mean person. They're like baby chicken food. You know, like those whole chickens? Basically, chicken nuggets are like the babies of that. I mean, what's there not to like? Well, aside from the fact that we're eating them, that makes us monsters, but, you know. You gain some humanity, you lose some humanity. But in the end, we're all just a bunch of hairless apes on a rock in space. Yeah. And goblins are just as dead as they are green. That's just how it goes. Oh, this guy's crafty, trying to make me come to my demise. Well, it was a nice attempt. I will give you that, goblin, but I am craftier than you, and so thou shalt meet your demise soon enough as well. It's just as soon as I finally catch... There we go. Ugh, that took forever. Okay. More of this. Ooh, that was eerie. Low-pitched Wubbas from hell. Ooh, not a good move, I would say. Not a good move. Everything boxed away, that's a good move. For me, not for them, of course. Okay, and that's that done. Let us crawl to south. And that'll be this first part. This will be Suwako 7 with some Suwako Prizes. In the next part, potions, miscellany, puzzles. We'll do puzzles last because that's probably going to be the best one. And my mentality has always been to leave the best for last. So, I guess next up would be the Potions Prize. So, with that said, I'll see you in the next part. Until then, have a nice one!